Hey, hello, PHP ladies. This is Marlene Gaitan, and I am so excited to be here with you, fabulous ladies here in PHP, because today I get a chance to interview one of my favorite ladies in all of PHP. Her name is Sandra Vera, and she is out of our Orlando office, and she is just a rising star here in PHP, someone that is really making a name for herself. And I'm so excited to get a chance to interview you so you can share with all of the ladies nationwide what you're doing to just have the momentum that you're having. So Sandra, thank you so much for being on.
Thank you so much, Marlene, for having me and for this interview. So looking forward for amazing things to do in PHP, and I'm very, very excited to be here on this call with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So Sandra, please tell us where your accent is from.
My accent, yes, I'm from Puerto Rico. I was born in Puerto Rico. And when I was 18 years old, after I finished my high school, I came to Orlando to study. I went to college, I did college, and then I went to the university, UCF, University of Central Florida, and I got my bachelor's in marketing. So I'm really from Puerto Rico, and I've been living here for 25 years almost in Orlando.
So Sandra, tell us, you just crossed $250,000 worth of income, which puts you in the top 5% of income earners in the entire country. Can you please tell us, number one, how does it feel to make $250,000? And number two, how does it feel to be featured amongst 30,000 PHP ladies across the country? How does it feel to be featured here in the PHP Ladies platform?
Yes, we just crossed 250,000. It is, for me, unbelievable, because last year we didn't do that great. We were just trying and we wanted to reach 250, and this year we finally did it, and we are so happy, and I still can't believe it. We always talk to Rodolfo and Ceci, and they're like, you guys are gonna do it, you guys are gonna make it, you guys are gonna do 100,000 in a month. They always believe in us, and I do have it on my mind, but I didn't visualize this and see it. And finally, we crossed 250. It feels so unreal, but so excited about everything that is coming our way. We're working so hard to reach this milestone. And to be featured on the ladies newsletter, for me, was a goal. Every time I see other ladies being featured on the newsletter and seeing them reading their stories, for me was like, oh my God, I want to be there one time. And when Maral sent me the email that I was going to be featured on the newsletter, for me was like, oh my God, finally I'm able to speak to other ladies so they can listen to our story. And it's very, very excited. I'm so happy and so grateful for the opportunity. I feel blessed to be in.
And it's such an inspirational story. Ladies, let me repeat what she just said, okay? Because Sandra is very, very, she is not one to show a lot, on her social media. She's very modest. But let me repeat what she just said. They made, her and her husband, $100,000 in 1 month. In 1 month. There are people that don't make that the whole entire year. When you guys saw that check, final check hit on the last day of the month, and you guys realized you crossed 100,000, tell me, what was going through your mind? What did your family say? What was going on through you and your husband's mind when that happened?
Well, when that happened, that I saw that on Bamboo, I started yelling. First of all, I started yelling. It was so crazy to see that. Last year, we did less than that. And in a month, we crossed what we did last year. In the entire year, we did it in 1 month. So it was so unreal. We were so excited. And after that, when we got the ring, it was like, wow, it's been a road. We've been, working so hard for this, and we worked so hard on the placement with our BSC, and we wanted to pass that. We wanted to pass the $100,000 income in a month, and we did it. And we are so excited about it. And we still can't believe that we have that. David put it in a vision board that he wanted to do that. This year, we wanted to do that in a month. And we just did it. And it's just what you have on your mind, what you want to attract, you're going to get.
By the way, what did your boys say? Because I've seen your boys on the company trips. I know that, they're future entrepreneurs, they're big thinkers. What did they say?
Well, the tiny ones, the middle one, and the baby doesn't know, but David do know. David knows that we did the 100,000. He's like, really, Mom? Really, Dad? Are you sure you did that? And he even has the Bamboo login. He logs in and see our numbers and see everybody on the bulletin board, what they're doing. And he saw it and he's like, Mom, Dad, congratulations. You guys are example for me. You guys said it one day and now it happened. So he's really, really excited and really happy for us too.
What a beautiful example that you're setting for your family, Sandra. And so tell us, so the new ladies that just got recruited, you can give us hope on, walk us through your journey. How did your husband recruit you to PHP? And when you first got recruited, what was your mind frame?
Well, I'm gonna make this story short. David was following Patrick as a value-tainer. He was a value-tainer fan. So we were following Patrick, and what happened was we went to an event. We were in another company, but we went to Vegas. We went to another event of the other company, and then we knew that Patrick was gonna be in Caesar Palace. So because we were fans of him, we wanted to just go there and take a picture with him. But it wasn't that easy. We went to the meeting, we saw all the signs of PHP. We were not in PHP. We finally saw Mario coming back of our meeting room they were having, and then we told the story to Mario. David stopped Mario on the hallway and say, hey, I wanted to meet Patrick. This is my story about his dad. And then he took us to Patrick. Mario, he was the one that took us to Patrick. Patrick saw us. David told his story to Patrick, and Patrick says, Mario gave them 2 tickets so they can come to the gala night. So we were recruited by Patrick. He was the one that invited us to the gala night. And after that, we looked at the energy, the culture of the company. The gala night was sort of like, what is this? It was full. I had to stand up on the back of the event, looking at all the bonuses the MDs were getting. And we were like so impressed about the company that after that, Mario followed with us. We went to Jacksonville to a BOM and we got recruited to the company. At the beginning, I was not very supportive, to be honest. Because we were in another company, I had just got my insurance license and I was working with it fine. And then all of a sudden we have to, we were switching to another company. It was like very, very, for me, very so fast. But then I was like, I saw David's number on the bulletin and he was like so low on recruits, low on points. And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna learn the system. I'm gonna help you. I want you, I want your name to be there so everybody knows your name. And I just start studying the blue book, start studying about insurance, everything about life insurance. And I started learning myself so I can help him succeed in the company. And that's how I started, working with him as a couple.
And by the way, your support shows in making $100,000 in 1 month. So yeah, kudos to you guys. And tell us, for the ladies watching this, what does PHP Ladies mean to you?
Well, it's a lot, because this is the only company that I see that they really value us as a woman, as a hardworking woman, and especially working with your spouse. So in 2018, I won a trip to Vancouver with the PHP Ladies, and it was for me so incredible to spend time with Jennifer David and all the ladies, the Leader Day ladies, they were top leaders in that year, to go to a trip and just, spend time with them, talking to them about their recruits, their offices, what they do, what youth associations. So creating a great associations, get great relationships with the PHP ladies. So it is really very good to be a lady here in PHP. You're gonna be able to spend time with the ladies, talk to them, everything that we do, even at home as a family with the kids, at work with your spouse. Also, you can bring kids to the events. So everything, is our woman. So the culture, the values and principles of the PHP ladies, everything that you work for is gonna be, everybody's gonna see it in the company, how you do it, and the way that you work with your spouse is also something very good about being a PHP lady, because everybody's gonna see how you work with them.
Absolutely. Would you say that's kind of what distinguishes PHP from the rest of the industry, is how much we really just value the ladies here in the company?
Yes, it is totally, because PHP is the only company that I know, because we've been in other companies that they really value what you do as a woman, as a lady. And we've been in other events before PHP, and it's just the men. And okay, nice to meet you, you're the wife. But no, like here, they really, really value what you do. And it's really important to be a PHP lady, and to be part of the PHP lady is a blessing. Every time they say that they're gonna have a call with the ladies, I always am the one calling all the ladies so they can jump in the call, because I know they get the most value out of it as being as a lady.
So Sandra, as parents, as wives, we often throw this phrase around when we talk to our kids. I'm so proud of you, right? A high five in your soccer game. I'm so proud of you. If you could look at yourself in the mirror and talk to Sandra, what would you tell Sandra you're most proud of?
That's a great question. When I look at myself in the mirror, everything has changed from this past month, that I feel very proud to be accountable and coachable with the company system and with David as a spouse. because sometimes with the kids and in this and that, I get distracted a lot. And this year I made a commitment with myself. Like we have goals, we have to reach these goals. It's just putting the action. And I'm very proud for me putting the action, still doing that every day. And I'm very, very, very excited about that and the way everything is coming out with our team and in the company.
Awesome. Yes, consistency, it really, really shows in your performance. And Sandra, tell us, I know that your husband introduced you to PHP. You started off not being quite supportive, and then the transition happened, and now you can see the results in your numbers. What advice would you say to the PHP ladies that maybe is a spouse? Maybe, they were introduced, maybe they're not yet the most supportive. If you could go back and say, I wish I had heard this piece of advice, what would you say to that woman?
Well, the first thing is what you want to do. Like, ask yourself, do you really want to help your spouse? If the answer is yes, so you have to commit yourself to study the system. Like I said, the blue book, the playbook. Every time I will make a call, I will read through it 1,000 times the script, because I know that will be the one what is going to make us money. It's just, to learn the system and to help him. And sometimes, you can be low, you can be like, wow, in your mind, you can think, oh, this maybe doesn't work. And you're going to start having doubts about that. But then I say no. And David was always telling me, Sandra, the system works. You can give up. You just you need to continue to do it. You need to continue. Even though now you don't see the results that you want, you continue to do it, and we're going to get the results. And that's what I did. I never gave up. I always stay consistent with him. And now you can see the results. So I suggest all the ladies in PHP that are starting, that they think that this doesn't work, that this is not gonna go your way, it will. The system will pay you, and it's gonna be what you want, but you just have to keep going.
Awesome. Beautiful. Sandra, congratulations to you, your momentum. You guys are setting such a great example in the company nationwide. And just want you to know that you inspire me and inspire thousands of women across the country here in PHP.
Thank you, Marlene.